Eduardo Rincon, 24 ans. Les hommes de Jean-Marc Furlan s'enrichissent enfin d'un défenseur costaud et rapide, arrivé tout juste d'Italie, où il a peu joué.
De la Valois, c'est ton maillot, tu peux nous montrer? Numéro 4, c'est bien le tien?
Oui, c'est bien le mien.
C'est le tien, mais ne le mets pas vraiment parce que je pense que ce n'est pas ta taille. Voilà, numéro 4, donc il n'y a pas de tromperie sur la marchandise. 4, c'est bien ton poste.
Oui.
Hein, aujourd'hui, on voit des 22, des 27, des 4 stoppers.
Oui, oui.
D'accord.
Même si par le passé, j'étais avec la 11, mais
Aujourd'hui, c'est le 4.
aujourd'hui, c'est le 4.
Ok. Eh ben, je t'en prie, tu vas pouvoir le remettre. On va tout de suite balayer le...
Dobar dan, dragi gledatelji, dobrodošli u novi podcast, opet međunarodni podcast. Velika mi je čast i zadovoljstvo danas vam predstaviti Carlosa Eduarda de Castra Lavrensa ili poznatijega kao Rincona, čovjeka koji je imao ugovor i sa Manchester Unitedom, sa Interom iz Milana, igrao seriju A, seriju B, veliko međunarodno iskustvo za Rincona, momka rođenog u Sao Paulu. Rincon, welcome to the podcast and thank you for your time and energy.
Hello. How are you? Everything is good?
Yeah, everything is good. I just made a little bit introduction to Croatian language with your small part of career, but you are born in Sao Paulo. You've been in the Sao Paulo Academy of Football, one of the biggest club in Brazil. Who is guilty for your first love with football in Sao Paulo?
Oh, well, I start early age. The beginning was like I passed some tests as a younger, and fortunately, I have a call for them to come to be part of the team. I start there. I was like 10, 11, so it was a good experience. You dream about that since small, so it was a good thing to achieve.
Who was your childhood hero from Sao Paulo players or Brazil national team players? Who was your star in your eyes?
For me, in the beginning, as a defensor, central back, I had good guys. I can start for Gamara. He was a Paraguay central back. Back there, he was like the top of his career. After has of course Maldini, has a couple other ones here in Europe.
You were one of the best young defenders in Brazil, but you didn't have luck with one situation. I will just tell Manchester United and their boss Sir Alex Ferguson, they want contract with you. You signed pre-contract with Manchester United, but in January 2004, FIFA new rules enable you to get a work permit, and you didn't have a luck and chance to play with Manchester United. But you signed pre-contract. Can you tell me all about that situation with Manchester United? Who calls you, who watch you, and how you feel when Manchester United wants you?
Oh well, before I arrived there, has like a couple of guys that work for the team. Like they come to see the youngers. So as long as I understood, they was watching a lot of games. And one of these games, they saw me and they make a contact before by the club in São Paulo. After they organize the club's intro them, and after they talk to me to come there to make the experience. Once they saw that I was good about the weather, about the language, about everything, food, because it's like a process. And they saw that I was good. We start to go step by step. And after that, the rules for me, because I didn't have the European passport, so it's a bit complicated,
Yeah, unlucky for you. But are you speak anytime with Alex Ferguson or not speak on the phone or something like that?
No, on the phone, no. But personally, yes. All the time that I was there, he comes to talk with me. It has another guys also.
You've been on the Manchester on day playground.
Yeah. I train with them. I train with. I knew everybody there.
And what time you been there in Manchester? A couple of weeks, couple of months.
So every 6 months I traveled there.
Okay.
But in the long term, I was like 2 years there.
And can you tell me one part of conversation with one of the greatest guys, Sir Alex Ferguson?
It was like no, I said like with the guys was like a good conversation. The beginning, they just asked if I was good, how I feel, and give some advertisements about the training and everything. Like you can go hard, you need to be strong, and with the coaches was like it was like the position in the training, the in the pitch, and you can do fast or you can slow down the game and everything, make a pass, So it was a great experience. It was
you've been on the training with second team or with the first team sometimes?
With the first team. Team. I mean, sometimes I switch, because like they prepare the games that I couldn't play, so because of the documents and everything. But when they have the great games. The good games, the championship, the name of the Champions League. I train at the beginning of the week, and after I switch for the second team.
And what was the feeling with such a great teammates? Do you have some connections with some, especially who was biggest help in that days from teammates?
It was the dream. It was the dream. Like for me, it was like in my head when I was in Brazil was like a training the first team, and I trained couple months there, but they said immediately that I cannot play in the first team because it has the risk to get injured. So like this, I said okay, and in this case I went to Manchester and I was training with the big guys, all the good names of the soccer was there back in the time. So it was a good experience, and it was the dream come true in that moment,
You go young in Italy and England, and you say, are you regret sometimes because you didn't stay longer in the Brazil and you didn't have biggest impact in your club in Sao Paulo?
After was a choice because I knew that gonna happen in the moment because São Paulo they didn't let me the chance to play. So like this, I said I go. It has my opportunity to go to Europe, So I went and to be honest, zero regret, because like all the things that I saw, all the stadiums, the people that I meet, the experience that I have, I can't say that I regret.
Empoli, with 19 years old, hard situation for young defender in Italy. We know all about young defenders doesn't get chance so easy. Empoli was great in your first season, 7th place, I think, in the league. You played two or three games in the cup. You have great teammates in Empoli. And how you feel and how your situation in Italy when you came in the new state, new city, and everything new for you?
Well, it was a good thing. It was hard for me as a defensor because Italy, the soccer in Italy was like a new for the defenders, So you need to do all the tactics possible, be like millimetrically in the place, because if not, the ball can pass through or in the once the ball pass through the last defender, it's like almost 90% of scored behind it, so you need to be sure that that you're gonna be in the place in the good situation. So as a defender, it was a little bit hard for me, but the years was passed, and I get the point. I train a lot, so after I found my place. Even if it was hard, but it's part of the process.
You were in Empoli on the loan from Inter, am I correct?
Yeah.
And how was the situation when Inter sings you, see you? Have you been on the training with them before Empoli and your whole situation with Inter Milano? You passed Manchester United away, but it came Inter, not so bad situation for you in the young age.
Yeah. But like I said, it was like the experience, new experience. The thing is like again, it was part of the processes, and the processes was like back there you have like only 2 foreigners for the teams in Italy. So and there has like Samuel, it had Cambiasso, it has all the big names also. So it's kind of impossible. I need to play before for the other teams, show my value, and after if they like, I can come back. It was that the deal.
Yeah. So Roberta Mancinija was a trainer in
he was the coach
back then. Are you have some trainings with them and first team before Empoli or not, or you go immediately in Empoli?
No, I just did the tests, but I didn't train because they went in the how the name of the pre-season.
Okay.
The pre-season, and I stay with the youngers.
I remember Rincon one game in your first season in Empoli, cup games against Inter. You play, I think, 15 minutes against Inter Milano that game, but you play against Adriano, high class Adriano from his primes. Do you remember that games? And then 15 minutes against Adriano.
Yeah. Back has Adriano, has Ibra also. Both of them together is like when it has just one, it's hard. And when it has both together, it was like impossible. And after has like they boot that he has the number 10 was Recoba.
Yeah.
So
and Figo was also playing that game.
Figo, he has all the big names. So he needs to be prepared for that. I was young, yes. We was trained a lot, and I mean it's part of the everything. It was you need to train. You need to train hard because it's not easy. And when you found the guys like this, you need to be prepared.
Yeah, Empoli is some kind of way incubator for young players in your age. They're playing Ignazio Abate, Claudio Marchisio, Sebastian Giovinco, big talents and great players in Italy, in national team evenly. I remember that guys from that young ages, and what you think about what you think about whole Empoli system with young players.
I mean, it's like the system it was good because like it's only like this, no, but it's like the good way that the teams can survive. You take the younger talents to help the team. For the big teams that don't play a lot or they don't have enough space to play, so they take him on loan. And after the young players, and they help the team, and the team help the young players because you need to play. The only way that you're gonna show yourself, it's like a playing. So it's like like this they used to do.
Ancona and Serie B. Serie B is one of the hardest leagues for young and forwards and defenders. Very strong tactical league. You scored 1 goal against Triestina, header from corner in that season. But how you remember Ancona?
Ancona was really nice. It was really nice. Even if we have a hard situation about money and everything, the team I talk about, but all the players was like in the same page. It was the same way, you know, the same toll, you know, like oh, let's go, let's do it, let's show that we are good, you know. So that's a good thing. This the proof. The proof is like until today we talk about each other. We talk. We have send a message to ask how are you. You know, like I had a good complicity. You know, even if it was hard back there. Yeah, it's kind of hard, but we was like in the same page. Everybody was like the same thought. You know, let's fight for it.
Rincon, I made research for your career and something stuff interesting, and I find one information you tell me is that true?
Good,
Yeah. Are you been with Mourinho's Inter on the preseason and trainings in that season before you go in Piacenza?
Yeah, but yeah. But it was like quickly.
I think
Just
2
the
weeks,
beginning,
2 weeks or something like that.
yeah, the beginning of the season before the pre-season. It was before the pre-season. Because
Yeah,
after I signed with Piacenza, I went to do the pre-season with them.
yeah, that was the one of the best Inters in history. Stankovic, Zanetti, Kivu, Balotelli, Cambiasso, Lucio, Cordoba, Milito, Eto, and the main coach was Joseom Mourinhom. Are you have some communication with Joseom Mourinhom, what he told you and how you looks on his training?
No, it was in general, but not especially with me, but it was in general. He said what he expect about the season, about each player, and the way that he gonna play that season, you know. But it was like in general, not only with me. It was like a quickly talk.
Are you been even close to stay or in Inter that season, or is not gonna chance?
It had a possibility, but again with the thing, the name of about the two foreigners of the per team, it was complicated for me. It was complicated for me because again had big names there, so to play you're gonna be complicated. And for me, for a young player, you need to play. You need to play.
Yeah.
You can't give the luxury to stay in a place that you don't gonna be used, and you're gonna lose the minutes for the playing. So the only way that I could play there, it was with the youngers, and with the youngers it's a good level, yes, but as a pro I prefer to go in loan again, play the first or second championship, you know, Serie A, Serie B, and it's a good for you, you know.
Rincon, tell me, you've been on Manchester United trainings and Inter trainings, the highest level football on English on Italy. How you could compare me the biggest difference in training, in tactics or in runnings? Where is for you better, and just some similars and some difference between Manchester United and Inter Milan way of preparation for the games and trainings and all of that stuffs?
Well, in England was the difference is like is a quick football, you know. It's so fast. It's so fast, and muscles you need to be prepared for run quickly, you know. And in Italy, the big difference, like it can be fast also, but the big difference was like a tactic. You know, you need to be in the good place. Like the ball turns from one side, you need to move yourself, put yourself in in one side. That most of the time it was the side that the coach oh, you need to be closer here and stay in this place. Once the ball move, you need to move also, because the ball can pass this side here.
It's boring for training, huh?
I mean, kind of, but you know that you're gonna use that for forever. You know, it's after you don't need to, example, to run fast to cover the space. If you do the movement in the right moment, you like I need to do 2-3 more steps and you get the ball, you know. So that's the point for me. For me, after I moved to Italy, I start to see the things differently. So when I come here in France, it was like a kind of easy because like I covered the big space just because I did the right movement.
In Kiev, first part of the season you didn't play many games, but you have interesting coach. You play cup games. Stefano Pioli, who win Scudetto with Milan. How you remember Stefano Pioli in some kind of beginnings, his biggest career on the highest level?
It was this one for me was like a hard to what can I say? Hard to admit for me because personally I was like all the place that I went before that. For me, okay, I was young. I came now. I arrived now. So okay, I need to be to slow down a little bit to see the things good. And there it was kind of hard for me because like I came already like for 4 or 5 years in Italy. I already knew kind of everything, you know. And back there they said he said that they're gonna let me the chance to play, you know. That's why I stayed. I went to Kiev. If not, I had other place to go, you know. And I was wait my turn and never coming. So I arrived a moment. I said, "Coach, what's going on?" You know, I took my responsibility and I asked. Even if I knew that he's a good coach, we have a lot of conversation back there, you know. But he explained something, and I said, "Oh, well, okay. So in this case, I need to move on. You know, they're not gonna let me the chance, so I need to move because I need to play. I want to play back there. You know, it was the perfect thing to do."
Yeah, I will just mention you play also for Grosseto, for Piacenza. You have some famous teammates also there. Young Raja Nainggolan in Piacenza, young Ciro Immobile in Grosseto. But maybe the best part of your European career was in French Troyes. You have some ping pong club, you know. You win second league, you go out from the first league. You win second league, you go out from the first league. But you play many games there. You became a captain of Troyes. You play against, I think, the best Paris Saint-Germain in New Age history. Can you tell me a little bit? Can you tell me a little bit about that whole part of career? I think 4th season into the end in Troyes.
Yeah, of course. So when I had this conversation with Pioli that what's going on and everything. He explained me his part of the thing. His part of his view, you know. So I decided back there. I had the contact with Troyes, so I decided to move to Troyes, even if I didn't knew the club before. So I started to talk with the coach, that was the manager of the team, and he explained me everything that how he gonna play, how he would like that I played. Like he let me in peace in the sense that you can do whatever you want because I know your potential. So he believed on me. So like this is like it's easy to play, you know, because you play free. So I arrived there. It has other Brazilians that helped me a lot about the language because I didn't speak a word of French. And from there, I start to play. Since I arrived there, I think I didn't do the preparation because I did it in Kiev. And when I arrived good to play, So I played the next week, and that's it. There start everything. And I remember this season we finished in third place, so we went up. My first season, we went up in the Ligue 1.
Yeah.
So
You
it
score
was a
important.
really
You score
good team.
important goal against Lens. Gibril City was also playing there. Yeah, next season was hard season for you and the club, but I think you reach a semi-final of league. You lost against Bordeaux, and the next year, next year you were the best again in League Two, and again great season for Troyes in second league. But the first league, they didn't bought, I think, the number of quality players to stay in the league. That was the biggest
mistake,
problem.
In my opinion, it was the big mistake, because back there they was looking for the players from the first league. But my opinion, you can search for the players from the first league. You can, of course, but if you need to give the money for that, And the mentality wasn't to give the money. So in this case, you take the good players from the second league that wanna show they wanna show on the pitch, So my opinion, but it wasn't to me to decide that. It has the coach, has the directors, has the president, and that's it. But my opinion was that the big mistake.
Yeah. Rincon, thank you for your time for this podcast. It's a great honor to speak with you.
You're welcome.